Get to know your artists. It's all about us getting to know who our artists are, what they do, why they do what they do. And this afternoon we have the great Royal Priniti. And this afternoon we have the great Royal Priniti, who just graced us with an amazing performance and is seated right here on my couch for some sweet conversation. Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. The great Tumi. Thank you so
Okay.
much. What a nice warm welcome.
Okay. Yeah. Are you doing good?
I'm well, Tumi.
How do you
Thank you
feel
so
about your
much.
performance?
Um, it was amazing.
It
It
was
felt
amazing.
amazing. It felt amazing sharing the stage with Karabo as well. Yeah.
I think you're very talented on those strings, hey? Like the way you were just like pulling them and pushing them and just like, oh, look at him in his zone.
Um, like I get to hear that a lot, but I feel like I'm still learning. If I have to count, like I am in grade 2 in terms of playing guitar.
When did you decide to actually start playing guitar?
In the year 2019.
Okay, is that
Yeah.
when your artistic journey began?
No, that's only when the guitar journey began.
Okay, now
Yeah.
tell us about your artistic journey, Ke.
I think I first started selling like cookies,
Like cookies, how?
like
Cookies.
sweet tooth, like
Um,
those ones, the ones that the grannies normally bake. So
okay,
I can bake. So that's where I first started like enjoying the experience of being an artist, a creative, because now
okay,
now you can create something and
okay,
then people actually consume it.
okay.
Yeah, but when I started like taking a full stand and being like I just want to be in the art scene, it was in 2015.
And then, where are you right now on your artistic journey? Like, which part of it are you on?
I think 8 years in now, I feel like I am coming closer to who I actually want to be. So I am at the beginning of who I want to be, but I am at a much later stage of who I have found out who I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us who you want to be?
Um, I wanna be a healer.
A healer.
Yeah, I wanna be a healer in terms of incorporate everything that I do into healing. From my artworks, from the music, from the poetry that I write, I have to channel healing into it. Yeah.
And
So
then, who did you find out you were as an artist? Because you speak of finding out who you actually are as opposed to who you want to be, right?
yeah.
So just go into that for us.
So at first, like I was to say I can be like very radical. Uh, your Steve Biko kind of people. Yeah. So all about black consciousness. So that is who I actually found out that I want to be. But the the how to be that kind of person in this age, that is where I'm at the beginning of like meeting that person,
Yeah.
because like I cannot be how Steve Biko used to be in those times. The circumstances are different now. So that is what I have realized. That is what I found out. Like I have to keep up to the times. Yeah.
Okay. Can you maybe tell us about your name or your artistic name, which is Royal Priniti? Because I know your birth name is Bokang. So how did Royal Priniti come about?
Um, thank you to me. Uh, Royal Priniti. I think Royal is just a title.
Okay.
As in like everybody. It's like a muster. It's like a muster or a missus. So everybody should remember that divinity dwells in their DNA. So that is a
Oh,
constant reminder. A constant reminder that
yeah.
like we are actually royal beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Priniti is a trinity of peace.
Okay.
So as you have said, Bokang is my birth name. So Bokang, its direct translation is to praise. So I called myself praises instead of to praise.
Okay.
So and then my spiritual color is the color purple. So that's the second P. And then the third P was poetent. Poetent it was a poet who used entertainment to enlighten and educate.
Okay.
Yeah. So taking all of those three P's and making them one instead of saying Trinity of Peace or like I just took the P and replaced the T. That's how the name spelled Priniti.
Now, for some reason, I always thought that your name was linked to your spiritual practice. But I want you to kind of go into that for us. Like, what is your spiritual practice and how does it inform your artwork?
I am Rastafari by faith, and by way of life. Uh, but I am a strong believer of uh, Ubuntu.
Okay.
The ancient consciousness that we used to have, which is like basically humanity.
Yes.
I put humanity first. That's like my motto, and that is what I stand by
Yeah.
every day. Yeah.
And does that come through your art as well? Because you're very intentional about how you put out your work and what you create.
Mostly
Yeah.
that is what I'm trying to be like. That is what I'm trying to summon. That is what I'm trying to put out into the universe so that it can come nearer. So uh, I am actually all about that. I am all about inclusiveness. I am all about community
Yeah.
and healthy societies.
Yes, and you're all about mental health, yes?
I'm all about mental health.
Can you tell us about that and how it all started? And when was the moment that you decided as an artist to kind of put a big focus on mental health?
Yeah, I think for me, for the most part of my life, I just had like to be a man. You have to clean up matambo. You have to have strong bones. And like some things you just have to push through. So when I realized, I think it was also in 2019. When I actually realized, but mentally, some people are not okay.
Yeah.
So that spills into your life, that spills into your daily choices, that spills into how you navigate through life. So then I just wondered, like, but what if that was a healthy person? What if that person's circumstances were different? How would they write their life then
Yeah.
if the trauma is now the one writing their life?
Yeah.
So that is when I realized, and then I met people who actually know what these things are. So I then get to see, okay, when my hands are when my palms are getting sweaty, you know, it happens at certain times, and
Okay.
somebody else can explain that to you and be like, no, you're actually anxious when that is happening.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what anxiousness, like I didn't know what anxiety is.
Okay.
So then I realized, oh, these things actually, they have names. So if you know these things, you'll be able to identify them, and then be able to treat them. So with that now, being like opening my mind into having to find out, or like, but these things, they have names. When you are feeling a certain type of way, somebody knows what that thing means. And what if nobody knows what you are going through?
Yeah.
Or like, how are you gonna get the healing? So that is when I decided, or like, I actually need to get people who are actually open-minded enough to actually see this vision and like just come and join in and try and heal with their lives. Like, you be a vessel of healing,
Yeah.
restoring the health in our immediate societies. History will never tell the true story about our story. History will never ever portray the true story about our glorious story, the African story. And this is the peace story. When people attend, said, a body without a soul is dead. But souls can be sold if souls are well fed. Just show me a store where souls are being bought, souls are stored, and souls are being sold. Just show me a store where souls are being bought, souls are